But somehow, like if you're watching a movie, or you're watching like now the virus, you saw the people, they are suffering, and they are crying, they're desperate for the medicine, and then you just feel you are linking with them. Like you are sick, I have a feeling I'm linking with you. Your sickness also become my sickness. So how can you just observe? If you just observe and it's not my matter, it's not your matter, it's only a processing. So how can you bring up your compassion?
Your compassion is brought out not because you are attaching yourself to that person's suffering. True compassion is sending that person loving kindness, sending that person compassion, being there for that person so that the person can have some sort of support. But you are not involved in their suffering. The greatest teaching for anyone going through suffering is to be able to come out of their suffering on their own. That's why many times it's been said, you are your own light, you are your own guide, you are your own teacher. To deprive anybody of that ability to learn for it from themselves through experience is to deprive a great lesson, and that would be unfair on that person. So true compassion is allowing them to come out of it, being there for them, giving them the words of wisdom, but not attaching yourself to their suffering. And the way you don't attach yourself to the suffering is to understand that the suffering is not yours. The suffering is not theirs either. The compassion lies in realizing that that person is suffering because they have ignorance. So you try to uproot their ignorance with words, with teaching, if they are open to it, if they ask you questions. But in the case of, say, someone who is suffering out of fear of the virus, this new coronavirus that's come out, the only thing you can do is send out compassion to them and try to ease their fear with right words, right speech, right effort, right intention. And try to bring them into a state of equanimity through your words. Maybe even suggest how they should come into equanimity so that they are able to dissipate their fear.
Not to link up with them.
No, that would not help anyone.
Mm.